What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about silver and where spot price was 1 year ago today. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Sack and t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, as well as the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee available in orange, purple, and gray. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. This is something that I haven't done since probably November or December of last year. I want to hop in a time machine and figure out what the spot price of silver was a year ago today. It's something that I've done in the past. It was actually a lot of fun, and we can go over what silver has done since then, and I think now would be probably a really good time to do so. So I'm going to put some pictures up on the screen. This is a chart, this is a graph of the last 365 days. So as we can see, for the first half, silver hadn't really moved all that much. A lot of us who have been stacking for well over a year know exactly what silver was doing around this time last year, which was not very much at all. Silver was kind of hovering 16, 17, 18, 17, 16, 17, 18. Silver wasn't really moving very much. And exactly a year ago, the spot price of silver was $17.86. Now I know the chart says October 9th. It wouldn't let me go back to October 8th, but it is what it is. $17.86 this time last year. And by the way, for the record, it wasn't even just silver. I'm going to focus on silver for today's video, but it was gold as well. And by the way, speaking of gold, I just posted a deal alert in the VIP club. If anybody's interested in joining, I'll leave it linked in the description. I do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, privately held live streams. A lot of stuff goes on in there, but I posted a deal alert where you can get a 1 troy ounce gold American Eagle at spot, 1 per household, link in the description. Now, if we forward to present day, we'll see that the spot price of silver, or at least as of yesterday, was $23.93. 1786 to 23.93. Silver has made moves over the course of the last 365 days. Silver has not only made moves, it has made the news, it's gotten into the headlines, it's gotten a lot of attention from a lot of different people. A lot of the right people and a lot of the wrong people. Silver has gotten a lot of attention over the last year. People who have been stacking silver for months and months and months, years and years and years on end, quite like myself, coming up on 3 years. A lot of people have been stacking for 1 or 2 years, maybe 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 years. People have been stacking for a while now. A lot of people have been consistent and they just genuinely like silver. And when this happened, people like myself tried to go full throttle, capitalizing on an opportunity, because if we look at that chart, if we look at the graph, what happened right in the middle? What happened towards the middle of March of 2020? The spot price of silver tanked. The spot price of silver dropped significantly. A lot of people know exactly what I'm talking about. This is right around the time that a lot of the viewers who watch my videos actually got started stacking. Maybe they learned about silver for the first time ever because of the massive drop. Long story short, silver at the time was similar to where it was this time last year. It was in the $17, $18, maybe $19 range. It wasn't really moving very much. And then boom, March 2020 happens. Silver went from the high teens down to below 12 bucks. The lowest I saw it go, I caught it at $11.90. That's a huge drop for silver. That's almost being cut in half from $18, $19 down to almost $11, just under 12 bucks. Nearly cut in half. And it wasn't just silver that took the hit. Gold came down a couple $100 too. Platinum and palladium, they took a dip as well. But silver is the one that got the most attention, in my opinion. See, silver going from 17, 18, 19 bucks down to below 12, it got a lot of people talking. It got a lot of people excited. It got a lot of people scared. And those two emotions alone drive people to make extremely emotional decisions. People make a lot of decisions based off of hype and excitement. They don't know exactly what it is that they're doing, but a lot of people are talking. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. People dive in because they are sometimes following the herd, doing what everybody else is doing. Maybe they're just capitalizing on it because it's something they had been waiting for a really long time. And on the other hand, people make plenty of decisions based on fear. They get scared. They go running for the hills. Silver does something in the direction that they don't want it to go in, and all of a sudden, they get shaken out. They got a majority of their silver when the spot price was 16, 17, 18, 19 bucks. Now silver dropped down under 12?
What if this is going to last forever? What if it goes lower? I got to cut my losses before I lose more currency.
That's what a lot of people said. And they went running. However, even though spot price went from the $17 range down to the $12 range, people were still converting about the same exact amount of currency into each individual troy ounce of silver. You see, before the crash, spot price was 17, 18 bucks, give or take, with maybe a $2 premium, bringing it up to, 19, 20 bucks. Then the spot price dropped down to a little under $12, and instead of seeing a $2 premium, we were looking at a $7, $8, $9 premium. I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again very quickly because I don't want to turn this video into that, but I believe premiums originally went up for one reason, and the premiums stayed up for a completely different reason. I've made videos about that in the past. Go watch those if you want to know exactly what I mean by that. But long story short, many of us who were stacking silver when the spot price was 17, 18 bucks, and we were paying $1 to occasionally a $3 premium per troy ounce, we were able to get an ounce of silver for about 20 bucks. But then the spot price dropped down to about $12, almost being cut in half. But the premiums were so astronomically high. They got cranked up so high. A lot of us thought maybe we can get some more money for our currency. Nope. Still took the same $20 bill to get the same amount of silver. You want to know why that was? Because the premiums were driven up, so these businesses, these online precious metal dealers, I would assume anyway, I don't know this for sure, but seems pretty reasonable and actually seems like a pretty smart business move to avoid losing currency. But not only that, supply and demand. People were happily paying the crazy high premiums. People were happily saying,
$20? I'll give you 25.
In fact, an online precious metal dealer could have put a $40 premium on a $10 piece of silver, and people would have happily paid the 50 bucks. Like I said, hype and fear drive people to do really crazy things, and oftentimes it leads to them getting burned. But when it comes to the silver, I don't necessarily think that's the case. But I do believe supply and demand had a lot to do with it, and I do believe these online precious metal dealers were trying to make up for lost fiat revenue. Anyway, that was in the center of the graph. What did we see after that happened? Silver starting to climb. it slowly but surely worked its way back up to right around where it was prior to the crash, the $16, $17, $18 range. Then all of a sudden it hit $19. And I remember saying to myself,
there is no way silver's going to hit $20. There's no way that's going to happen. There's no way it's going to hit 20. No way it's going to surpass 20. It's getting pretty close, but there's no way that's going to happen.
And then silver proved me wrong. Silver went up to and above $20. Then it went up to and above 21, to and above 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, $29. And I remember silver proving me wrong at $19. Now $10 later, it's at $29 and change. I remember saying to myself, I really don't think silver's gonna surpass the $30 mark. It might prove me wrong again. Fortunately for me, silver did not pass the $30 mark, but it did go all the way up to and above $29. And then it started to drop a little bit. We saw some healthy pullbacks. We saw a little bit of a dip every now and then, and it's been creeping back down a little bit. It's been, I think, stabilizing itself, and here we are looking at the $23, $24 range for the current spot price of silver. In conclusion, this has been a wild ride of a year for silver. When we saw the spot price tank the way that it did, I remember telling myself, I remember saying it in videos, I remember saying it during live streams, that the road is probably about to get really bumpy. And I was right. Not to say that I predicted the future, but with everything going on around the world and with the economy, it seemed to be a pretty common sense thing to assume that the markets were going to get a little shifty, a little weird, rattled up a little bit. And it wasn't just silver. It was gold. It was the stock market. It was everything, if you think about it. Everything got shaken up this year. Even outside of the markets, even outside of the financial realms, everything was shaken up this year. But guess what? Silver has seemed to have made quite the recovery. It's the highest it's been in about 7, 8, 9 years. And who knows where silver's going to go next. But I thought it would be interesting to hop in a time machine and figure out where silver was 1 year ago today. Like I said, I made one video similar to this in the past, and it was actually a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun today. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts regarding, occasionally from time to time, going back and seeing where silver spot price was a year ago today, 5 years ago today? What do you think of videos like this? But more importantly, what do you think of the wild ride silver has been on these last, I don't even want to say 12 months, these last 6 or 7 months? What do you think of everything silver has done since March of 2020? Are you excited about what's to come? Are you nervous? Do you want silver to continue to climb? Do you want it to drop back down? Head on down to the comments and let me know your thoughts regarding what silver has done over the last year and also what gold has done. Gold reached a new all-time high just recently. What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel about that? When it comes to both the silver and the gold, what are your thoughts on this last year of precious metals? And if you guys are interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments and respond to more viewers in real time. I'm doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. It's all being posted in one spot. I actually just posted one earlier today about a gold American Eagle, 1 troy ounce at spot, 1 per household. Some of you already capitalized on it. It'll be in the description. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just recently hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the limited edition, only available in October, DYDSS Halloween tee, available in orange, purple, and gray. Get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know. Number one, what are your thoughts on these videos? Going back in time and seeing exactly what silver was doing a year ago today, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. What are your thoughts on videos like this? And two, and more importantly, what are your thoughts, what are your opinions on everything silver has done these last 365 days? Were you stacking around this time last year? Maybe you got introduced to silver within the last year. Maybe last week, last month, 3, 4, 5 months ago, 8 months ago. Maybe you started stacking because of the crash. Maybe you had been procrastinating. You didn't know if you wanted to actually start stacking silver or not, and then that crash motivated you to officially get started. Maybe the crash is what taught you about silver in the first place. Maybe that's the first you ever heard of the actual concept of stacking silver for long-term wealth preservation. Let me know in the comments section down below anything and everything related to this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.